Hi, my name is Beth with You the Writer, and today I would like to show you the basics of inserting a table of contents for your print document and also for your Kindle version. So let's begin. First, I'm going to scroll through my front matter that I have in my book here, and I'm going to go to a page that I have dedicated for my table of contents. And I know I've got it a little small right now so that we can view everything right over here. I want you to take notice of this is my navigation pane. This includes all of my heading 1s and heading 2s. So within these will be my chapter headings, and also they will be the subheadings as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to table of contents, and I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see now. Okay, hopefully that's better for you. And now I'm going to go up here to references. Okay, then I'm going to come over here to table of contents, and I'm going to work with my print version first. I want you to see a print version. So then I'm going to come up here to custom table of contents. And my Microsoft Word is going a little slow. And since this is going to be my print version, I don't want hyperlinks. Okay, so I'm going to unclick that. Now, obviously, I want page numbers, and however you might want them right aligned. I usually just want them, yeah, I think I do, right aligned. Now, I haven't inserted page numbers in my book yet. All I'm going to do right now is just show you how the table of contents is going to show up. So then I am going to have two levels because that's my heading 1 and heading 2. And I'm going to keep it simple. I like to keep it simple. I find that that works best for me. Then I'm going to hit OK. Now, when you see this, it looks messy and it just drives me insane. It took me a while to figure out what to do. So what I do, just right is my first chapter. And I'm going to come over here and I click on this little line there, and that's going to show up. I always hit OK, and then I just hit the delete button. Now the number 9 is beside there because I guess I did have some page numbers. Didn't realize I did. But don't pay any attention to them right now. And then I hit the word tab, and that goes over to the right. I do this throughout the whole table of contents so that I can clean it up and make it look nice. And this time I didn't have to double click, which is nice. I'm not quite sure why, but I'll work with that. So I click tab again, and here you can see this, the steps to formatting your book size. That is my subtitle. So I'm going to click tab again, and that went to the right. And I'm not going to bore you showing you the entire part of this, but then I'm going to delete that again, tab again, and you'll just keep doing that through your entire table of contents until it looks all nice and neat. Okay? Now, that would be for my print version. However, I am probably not going to make this book a print version. I am going to have only a Kindle version, so I don't want page numbers at all. So now I'm going to go over here to my table of contents. I'm going to put remove table of contents because I'm going to do a brand new one. But before I do that, since page numbers were showing up, I want to make sure my page numbers are out of my document. And they are. Okay, so it was just showing up automatically. Interesting. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do a table of contents again. It's going to be pretty much the same, but a little different. I'm going to tweak it. Custom table of contents. And then I want to make sure this is checked. Use hyperlinks instead of page numbers. And obviously I'm going to uncheck that because I don't want page numbers. I'm going to keep this the same, simple, and I only want 2 levels because that's all I've used for this. I'm going to hit OK. You're going to see something similar. And it's still a little messy to me. So once again, you're going to have to go through here and click on that. And usually just that first one is the one I have to click on. Because if I try to delete that, it'll delete everything. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me try. Oh, it didn't. Okay. So I just make sure I'm clicked on the line. Because if not, you will end up deleting that. And you'll just have to use your back button. This back arrow right here, that's your friend. Anytime you make a mistake, just hit that. So then here's my subheading here. I don't have to do any of that tabbing over since I don't have page numbers to worry about. I just have hyperlinks. And then I'm going to delete that blue line again. I want to get into this blue line and delete it. Sometimes I have to double click and sometimes I don't. It's just the nature of the beast here. So I would go through the whole file and I would do what I'm doing right now just to clean it up and make it look neat. And I don't want to bore you with that, but what I do want to show you is that before you're done with this, you need to have a bookmark. So you need to go to Insert and you need to find the word bookmark, which is right here. And you're going to name it TOC, T-O-C for table of contents, and you're going to hit Add. So now you've bookmarked your pages, your chapter headings here. So I'm going to go to View just to show you in read mode how this looks. Okay, I haven't fixed the rest of that, so don't pay any attention to it. But if I were to click on Just Right, I went to Just Right. Okay, now let me see if I can go back to that without having to go to Edit Document, but I don't think so. So when I go back into my table of contents, if I can get there, go back to read mode. And you can see again, you would just click on what you wanted to. So I'm going to click on one of my subheadings just to make sure it works. And yep, it went right to it. And so if you make sure you have to insert that bookmark and it will link your headings, okay? And you will be able to have hyperlinked table of contents for your Kindle book. So now that I've showed you both Kindle and in print version, and I'm using Microsoft Word, it should be easy for you to insert your own table of contents. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Beth with You the Writer, and I look forward to hearing from you.